first grade. Today is Friday, April 24th, and this is our third and final video for this week. Today I'm going to be reading a book to you about sea creatures and sharing some facts with you about them. Fish Wish by Bob Barner. If I were a fish, I would wake up on a coral reef. Did you know that a coral reef is built from the skeletons of tiny animals called coral? Corals look like plants, but they're actually animals that use their tentacles to catch and eat tiny sea creatures. Coral reefs are made up of beautiful colors, like the ones in this picture. Dolphins would pass by, and dolphins, just like whales, breathe air through a blowhole in the top of their heads. Sea turtles would glide by. Sea turtles also breathe air, and some can live for over 100 years. I would wind through octopus arms and zip through squid ink. Cool thing about octopus is that when they're in danger, they can change colors to blend in with the coral reef. And when a squid is in danger, it releases a black ink-like fluid so that it can hide or escape. Sometimes I would dive down deep and float up in a cloud of jellyfish. Jellyfish, some of them are only about 1 inch wide, and others can be wider than 1 foot. Passing seahorses, shrimps, and crabs. Seahorses are pretty tiny as well, and when they're resting, they can use their tiny tails to hold on to seaweed so they don't float off. At night, I would tuck myself into a sea anemone. Sea anemones, they look like flowers, but they are actually animals, and they catch small creatures with their stinging tentacles and then stuff them in their mouths. And in a sea of stars, I would make a wish. For your assignment for today, I would like you to write 4 sentences. They can be about the virtual field trip that you took at the aquarium, or they could be about this book. If you wrote about your field trip, you might write about what animals you saw at the aquarium, the habitats they lived in, what the animals were doing. If you write about this book, you might want to write about some of the interesting facts that you learned about these animals. Or you could also write about if you were a fish, what would you do? But remember, start each sentence with a capital letter, put a finger space between each of your words, and end each sentence with punctuation. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.